So I keep on seeing videos being posted on the fall of Damascus. So this is all fake. This is staged. In the reading Isaiah, the burning of Damascus, behold, Damascus shall cease to be a city. Before I cover Damascus, let me explain something else. I covered before that the book of Revelation has happened before. It happened to Joshua and Jehudah. Now it gets redone to the enemies of Joshua. When we fell into captivity, we were given a new world order. So the one that's over everything, the top of the pyramid, is the Holy See. What do you think the United Nations is? They united all the nations. And the Holy See is over everybody. Let's take a look at the EU Parliament building that was purposely designed to look like the Tower of Babel. This is the list of the EU countries. As you can see, these are the colonial powers. And on YouTube, this is what's playing live right now. And I already covered money already. Money is the mark of the beast. And these are the very nations that are behind it. European Central Bank President speaks to reporter, monetary policy meeting. So the reading Isaiah, it tells you how they turn everything upside down, and that includes our map. They carry out their schemes in secret and think that nobody will see them or know what they're doing. They turn everything upside down. The lands were divided and given to Noah's sons. So Shem, the Israelites come from Shem, were given the Americas. I covered this before. There's no Middle East. Ham was given Africa, and Japhet was given Eurasia, which is Europe and Asia in one. There's no Middle East. So you see Damascus and Israel. So it's impossible for this to be the holy site, because that territory was not given to Shem. And someone posted a video that Damascus was already destroyed in 2011-2016. In the reading Isaiah, their largest cities will be deserted as the distant wooded hills and mountaintops, and become like abandoned cities of the Amorites, deserted when the Israelites approached so long ago. I'm scrolling to the bottom. This is just the reward of those who plunder and destroy the people of Yah. So this scripture could not possibly be referring to them, because Israel was created in 1948. So the scripture has nothing to do with them. A couple things that I want to share with you guys. I covered this before. Noah's Ark was made of gopher wood. Gopher wood is rare and endangered and grows in a small area in the southeastern United States. Isaiah 14, on the fall of Babylon. I will make Babylon a swampland, a region for the screech owl. Again, the screech owl is found in America, Canada, and northeastern Mexico. The same area that Russia is telling their people not to visit. During the Columbus exchange, they exchanged people, plants, animals. That includes foods that we eat, right? In the reading of Revelation 18, the merchants of the earth will weep and mourn. And at the very bottom, human beings sold as slaves. Northern kingdom, southern kingdom. The judgment of America cannot be prayed away, and no man will save her. And no amount of prayers will save her either. Remember how Joseph interpreted the dreams for the Pharaoh? He had the dream of the corn. So that region that people call Damascus in Israel, they didn't have corn back then. Because it was the colonizers, they took maize back with them and took it over there because they didn't have corn there. Again, this is not a holy site. Not over there, it isn't. It's in the Americas. The territories assigned to Shem, and it gets returned to us. Now in the reading Ezekiel, afterward the Spirit of Yah carried me back again to Babylon, to the Hebrews in exile there. And so ended the vision of my visit to Jerusalem. So now this is a true map. You see Israel. This is where Jerusalem is. And you see Egypt, right? This is a video that I saw recently of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the Antichrist, is coming from Egypt. When he means Egypt, he means America. Perhaps that's where our new God will come from. So this is fake news. This is to throw you off because they're going to invade America real soon. So this is the real Damascus in Maryland, Virginia, for the land of Mary, the Virgin Mary, the goddess, better known as the District of Columbia, again another name for the goddess. The three cities that run the world: Washington, D.C., London, and Rome. This calls for a mind with wisdom. The seven heads are the seven hills on which the woman sits. Rome and Washington, D.C. model the same way their sister cities, where the woman sits. When the scripture said that Damascus is going to fall, it's speaking of this. This system is going to crash, because the system that's installed there runs the world. Then the world, the ones that left behind, will be giving a new world order. To remind you, it's no rapture, it's a gathering. So Abba is going to be sending a destroying angel. Swing the shekel for the harvest is right. The shekel is Russia. Russian state TV shows map dividing U.S. among other countries. If you haven't, you need to get your house in order, guys. Of course, the New Mexico should be returned to the United States of America, to the Mexican Republic. So he will be returning our lands back to us. Good or bad angels, they all work for Abba. Abba's making him do it. And this is reason as well. Russia threatens U.S. nuclear war by Christmas. So Abba hates that we celebrate their pagan holidays. Like cutting a tree and decorating a tree and celebrating Christmas that has nothing to do with Yahushua. Just to let you know, you will not be covered if you are participating in any of this. Because Putin made a threat by Christmas. I will turn your religious festivals into mourning and all your singing into weeping. The reason I'm telling you this is because there's a lot of drone sightings in New York and Jersey in the last couple of days. And I will be sharing his video as well. And I live in the East Coast, and Maryland is not that far from New York City and Jersey. Yes, Damascus is going to fall. I will leave you with this. There's only two masters. There are two gods, one of the living and one of the dead. You either serve one or serve the other. And they all are brothers in the brotherhood. These are the children of Japhet, Eurasia, the ones behind the Great Reset. If you haven't, get out of her, so the curses and plagues will fall upon you and your household. And that especially includes religion.
Right, more developments on this drone situation. At the moment, according to Fox News, the frequency has been increasing and it is not going down. They keep appearing in the said areas across different counties in New Jersey. They're now starting to penetrate into the state of New York. There are early reports now that people are seeing these things across some smaller counties within the New York area. So anyone in those areas, you know, if you do follow the channel, please give me a shout and let me know if you're getting any visuals of these things at nighttime. Apparently, they're not being seen during the day, just in the evenings. There has been reports of an E-2D Hawkeye, which is basically an early warning system. It's an aircraft that flies in the area to survey for any incoming threats. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to locate where these things are originating from, because they don't understand how they're showing up and then just disappearing at their own will. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. It's going to be a short one because as this is coming in hot and fast. That's from Fox News, which you can find, of course, on their YouTube channel.
Drones in the sky. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're passing each other. I mean, how do they not know what's going on?
Stop cursing.
The Bureau is actively investigating. We do not attribute that to an individual or a group yet. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer.
We had last night 49 sightings. These are apparently very, as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark.
The White House not ruling out anything, not giving us any answers. Neither did this hearing that we just heard some questions in. So a United States Coast Guard boat testified to you that 12 drones were following it in the water in the Atlantic Ocean. Did they tell you anything about the size, what they look like? Were they able to get images? How close were they?
You know, they were pretty large and they weren't far off the stern. So it's very, very troubling. I mean, this could be the beginning of something, or it could be nothing. Who knows? But how dare they allow us to live? I just listened to the White House spokeswoman.
Say nothing.
They got nothing to tell us.
Unbelievable.
And 50 coming from the ocean onto land. 50.
This is
I mean, this is really